In the realm of science and celestial mysteries, the exploration of what might have existed prior to the Big Bang has ignited discussions and fascinated thinkers for generations. This deep inquiry not only tests our grasp of the cosmos, but also stretches the limits of human comprehension. Imagine standing at the edge of being, looking into the endless void and thinking about what was beyond. It's before the moment that occurred, our universe emerged. The Big Bang signaled the beginning of time, space, and all that we recognize. Yet, was there a moment before this event? Could a complete state of stillness and nothingness have preceded the cosmic overture? Or perhaps something even more formidable lay before the dawn of time itself? As we continue our investigation into this mystery, science guides us on a journey beyond the universe's beginnings, into models that confront our most fundamental convictions. Physicist Brian Cox, renowned for his studies on the marvels of the universe, suggests that something eerie may have come before the Big Bang. He urges us to reevaluate our perceptions of existence, time, and the fabric of space. In this analysis, we will delve into the science, the theories, and the incredible enigmas that might shed light on what happened before everything else. We'll explore concepts like rapid cosmic expansion, mysterious subatomic fluctuations, energy, and even the idea of multiple universes. What we uncover may astonish, but also broaden our view of our position in the vast expanse. Prepare yourself for a voyage into a reality beyond comprehension, where Brian Cox's shocking hypothesis emerges, a scientific domain where the unfamiliar remains constant, leaving experts both amazed and, at times, disquieted. Let us examine what could have predated the Big Bang and how these propositions challenge everything we have long believed too. Grasp what may have come before the Big Bang. We must first thoughtfully analyze what the Big Bang actually demonstrates. Scientists define the Big Bang as the instant when our universe grew inconceivably hot and condensed, rapidly spreading out to initiate the formation of all matter, energy, and force. When we gaze into the night sky, we witness signs of this explosive beginning, with galaxies moving outward from a central point in every direction. But why did this event occur? And was there a period that existed before this searing, compact inception? According to the inflationary theory of the cosmos, there truly was a before, and it was not barren. The idea of cosmic inflation suggests that prior to the Big Bang, the universe went cold, with a deserted and immense state, almost like an infinite vacuum. Yet, this vacuum wasn't totally vacant. It held a tremendous amount of energy that spurred the accelerated growth of space. This mechanism, which is called inflation, happened so abruptly that it effectively laid the groundwork for all that was to come. In a flash, space enlarged at incomprehensible velocity until this growth decelerated, and the energy changed into particles of matter and the fundamental forces that sparked the Big Bang. However, what was the nature of this energy? Why did it suddenly cause the universe to swell? What made it stop? Experts propose that this burst of expansion created various regions of the universe, with each one going through its own Big Bang. Envision an infinite cloth stretching endlessly, with tiny bubbles popping up here and there. Each one of these bubbles signifies a universe, including ours. This interpretation, termed the inflationary multiverse, implies there could be countless Big Bangs and a limitless number of universes. Ours is merely one among them. This vast and mind-twisting perspective defies our core understanding of the universe and leaves us contemplating. What more could lie beyond? The idea of nothingness before the Big Bang is based on purely speculative insights. Even if one removed all energy, particles, and radiation from the cosmos, it would not be entirely devoid. Our universe contains dark matter, dark energy, invisible forces, and quantum fields that form a persistent fabric of something. Even at its bleakest, even if all those elements were eliminated, the universe would still produce fresh forms of energy. Physicists are baffled by this reality, suggesting that true emptiness may be unachievable within the framework of our universe. As we continue our examination, we discover that space itself possesses traits, principles, and constants that resist total void. Try to imagine constructing a place of absolute emptiness. There are no atoms, waves, or heat, but quantum fields and natural constants would still remain. This means that this nothing still has characteristics. One such concept is known as zero-point energy, the most minimal energy state of quantum fields. Even in this state, particles can briefly emerge and disappear, leaving behind an eerie mumble of activity in an area that we believe to be empty space. This challenges our idea of a true vacuum and suggests that even prior to the Big Bang, there was something that we have only begun to decode. One particularly striking notion in modern cosmology is called eternal inflation. If inflation could cause our universe, it is plausible that it might continue forever. Brian Cox has a vision of an immensely large inflationary multiverse where new universes are continually born and keep expanding. Imagine each Big Bang as a flare igniting a fresh universe, while inflation moves onward elsewhere, creating endless others. This ongoing process could theoretically continue forever. This vision of infinite universes introduces the fascinating concept of a fractal universe, where each new universe possesses the ability to initiate its own massive bang. Each of these universes exists independently, isolated from one another. Due to the blistering speed of space's expansion, for scientists, this idea is as exhilarating as it is unsettling. It hints at a never-ending multiverse with no definitive origin or endpoint. What if our universe is just a piece within a colossal cosmic web, unfolding and giving birth indefinitely? Undeniably, if the unsettling reality is that there's no before or after, only a loop that goes on forever of universes beginning and fading. Our notion of nothingness becomes even more perplexing when we study quantum field theory. According to this, the idea the universe is more than just particles floating through space. It is a complex system of energy fields that run throughout the cosmos, working together to produce everything we observe. It is as if these fields are invisible waves, or tremors caused by particles moving through the seas within them. Even when these fields reach their lowest known energy states, the vacuum, they continue to function. Particles may appear and disappear, borrowing energy for a moment before returning it. This phenomenon results in virtual particles short-lived, forms that appear and then vanish, leaving behind a faint signature of their presence. Virtual particles challenge the notion of a perfect void. Imagine that the universe had no atoms, waves, or energy. Would that be truly empty? According to quantum field theory, no. Even in a vacuum, fields remain vibrant, sometimes producing fleeting particles. This recurring background activity in what should be empty space is the only thing that reveals the void is not truly void at all. Assume that absolute emptiness does not exist. The fields and forces continue, transforming reality into an ever-present force that prevents the possibility of absolute nothingness. This raises an incredible question. If fields give birth to particles, and particles make up matter, could the entire universe have emerged from the so-called nothingness, brimming with quantum fields, dark energy, and a mysterious force that now accelerates the expansion of the universe? Could dark energy have been present before the Big Bang? Some researchers speculate that the dark energy we observe today might be the residue of an earlier energy field that existed before our universe. The traits of dark energy hint at an obscure force that may have existed in some form prior to the Big Bang. Certain hypotheses suggest that dark energy, if it once existed in a much stronger state, could have powered the inflationary event that expanded the universe so rapidly. This possibility suggests that even in a universe without matter or radiation, this energy would continue stretching space. That leads to an unsettling thought. If dark energy existed before the Big Bang, it may have shaped the conditions necessary For our universe to emerge, perhaps acting as the quiet designer of cosmic inflation, or even the true source of our reality. As we explore this theory, we are forced to consider that dark energy may not only influence the evolution of our universe, but could also be the link to understanding the wider multiverse. It's an alternative to the Big Bang as the ultimate starting point is the theory of cosmological cycles, the idea that the universe goes through endless cycles of birth, collapse, and renewal. In this view, the Big Bang was not a single event, but a beat in an eternal rhythm where universes expand, contract, and begin anew. The premise is that our universe could have risen from the remains of an earlier one. Through this endless pattern, there is no true beginning, only an infinite chain of universes emerging, expanding, and restarting. Cosmology with cycles raises deep questions about the nature of time itself, implying that time may be circular instead of linear. If this idea holds true, then what came before the Big Bang was simply another cosmic event, a universe that burst apart and gave rise to our own. For researchers, this elegant concept offers a graceful solution to the mystery of origins. There may not be a single source at all. Instead, the universe may have always existed in some form, defying our notions of beginnings and endings. Primordial gravitational waves represent another promising avenue, ripples in space, created by enormous cosmic events, which could shed light on the earliest moments of the universe. If such waves originated from the inflationary stage, they could carry information about what happened in the first few milliseconds after the Big Bang. But what if some waves existed even earlier? Some theories propose that gravitational waves could originate from a pre-Big Bang phase, offering a fleeting glimpse into a time before our own universe was born. Final thoughts? What if we are just one cycle in an eternal chain? Ultimately, the question of what came before the Big Bang remains one of science's most profound mysteries. The journey toward answers is far from over. As theories evolve and our observations improve, we move closer to clarity. Could the universe have always existed? Did it arise from a random quantum event, a cosmic chain reaction, or something far beyond our current imagination? Or does the truth of before lie hidden in a realm where neither space nor time, as we understand them, applies? As our exploration of the cosmos continues, one thing remains certain: the pursuit of these answers will transform our understanding of reality for generations to come.